copy of the map that shows the city is owning it. He said, see, the map's been redrawn. That's when I talked to you and told them that it doesn't matter that the map's been redrawn. We've not accepted ownership of it, so
Yeah.
they're pretty much,
But we can address that.
And, you know, and either they could take care of it or kick in some if we are.
We just need them to kick in some, because they're not going
No.
to. We're going to claim property, and quite frankly, they don't collect enough to really keep them drained or keep them clean, and especially to keep the city part clean and keep the ditches south of the city clean, because you gotta get those clean, because if we can get them clean in the city, it doesn't do any good, there's no place to go.
Okay.
So should we continue to try to mow and things like that in these ditches?
I think
That's it.
I think it's to the advantage of the city to do that. It's may not be what we want to do, but if we don't do it, it's not going to get done.
And it's gonna get worse than that.
It's going to get worse.
Yeah.
But I will contact
All right,
the attorney
thank you.
this week.
Thank you.
Thank you.
about what you just asked, Bill. We in the past did stop taking care of it once because it wasn't ours. And for about 2 or 3 years, nothing got done with it. And I think they were contacted several times with the response that it's not theirs. And it took us a while to get the thing back up to where we could actually kind of maintain it a little bit. For stormwater here, Smith and Company has finished surveying Wright Acres, and they're waiting for them to draw up a set of plans right now so they can move forward with a drainage design out there to try to figure out what to do with that water. So that's where we're at on that. We are in the process right now of working on the retention ponds. I think in our stormwater plan had something about the trees that were growing in there. We need to get rid of those, so we've got the excavator out right now mowing the one out in Industrial Park, kind of bad. Sea Light and Water is in the process of moving a water line on storm drain on Walnut. They had a little issue on Jones and 7th a couple days ago, and had a water line break under one of our intersections. They had to dig up and work on it, so they were pulled off this for a couple days. But as soon as they get that done, we're gonna put it back and get that poured back, and hopefully get over on Walnut or Everett Street and get that one done. And then we've been in contact with the lining people and told them that when that gets done, we'll get hold of them. They can get in here. They said it didn't matter if it's cold weather or not, they could go ahead and line the pipe. So hopefully pretty soon we'll get them in to start cleaning that pipe and get that WPA line done.
And that process, is it working, the actual city, I guess, the city and our stormwater people are working together on that?
Yeah,
The first time we've done something like that.
Yeah, they've taken it out and they're going to remove the pipe, and then we're gonna put it all back after they get it out. That's all we got. That's all I've got. Y'all don't have any questions? Thank y'all.
Thank you.
Industrial? Senior citizens.
We had a meeting October 12th with people from K. We thought it went really well. There was a lot of good information that they brought to the table, and we're working on streamlining some processes, and we're still working on
Okay. All right. Hospital?
Last night we heard that, which was kind of a surprise, that the financing is now completely in place for Platinum. I have tried to get up today to have a report, but was unable to do that. I think we're just, I don't have a complete answer on that right now. So we'll see what happens with their finance in place and go from there.
Okay.
When's the next CON renewal date? Is it something that they're saying so they can get the CON renewed?
What don't they have? They got till March, I think.
March?
Okay.
Okay. Just checking.
Okay. Alright. So, unfinished business, further discussion on citywide trash, pickup. Do we go to a one, do we go out and look at the bids for a one trash system, or do we stay where we're at? And, that was a question.
We can get a bid and then we can make a decision.
Yeah, I
at
mean,
that time.
it's like, that's the point here, is that it's a, you know.
It won't hurt to get a bid,
No, it
and
won't
then we
hurt.
can have discussion and we
Yeah.
can make a decision.
I think everybody here agrees that we don't wanna put any local out of business.
Correct,
We,
correct.
wanna make sure we make a good decision for the city, so let's start with a bid and go from there.
All right, so we'll, open things up for a, single use or single trash system within the city limits of Kennett. And that does not include commercial, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, I know different chains have, you know, nationwide contracts, and that would be a nightmare trying to get a hold of. But, so we will, put it out there, what requirement. I know from our standpoint, there's gonna have to be discussion on, you know, what would be a subject where, say that, you own a business and, that's where you've always taken your home trash to. Or what, if you can opt out of it. So those are all gonna be some questions we're gonna have to look at whenever we finalize, look at the final bill. So please be considering that, as you, think about, where we're going to. So, do we advertise this newspaper, social
Yes.
media?
Yes. Where you normally advertise
Okay,
for bids.
okay. So,
And I'll also, probably put it as trade publication.
and,
How long do we want the bid open?
have the bids close. Let's see, let me write the calendar here. So our next meeting would be November 1st. Okay. Do we want to try and get it done before November 1st? I think, you know, that would give us more or less a week. No?
No.
No, that's too quick, so, all right, so if we do it by,
Probably need to start it January first.
no, just the bids. Yeah, but I mean, this probably wouldn't kick in until, you know, later, but give a couple of weeks for it to go out and take bids. So,
Not next meeting, the following meeting.
okay, so we wanna have it ready by the 15th. So, shall we have bids in by November 11th?
What day is that on?
That's on a Friday.
Yep, that'd be good.
Okay. And then that way, the bids can go out, and then we can open up a discussion on Tuesday, the 15th of November.
Okay.
Okay.
I have a question.
Okay?
When this whole trash thing first came up, I did a little research to see what kind of goes into a request for proposal and asking for bids, and I'd be happy to pass that information along to someone if it would be useful.
That would be good.
Okay, who should I send it to?
Ms. Brenda?
Brenda, okay, will do.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good. Next, changing the billing on, within fires within the city limits. I think Lance, you brought
Excuse me.
the billing on fires within the city
Yeah,
limits.
I would make a recommendation that we come up with a new ordinance to change the amount of in-town billing. Starting off at $250 to max out at $1,000. That would include the fire, or any type of fire and the vehicle accidents, and to leave the out-of-town billing as is. And the other thing to that, if the city council would maybe think about doing a public safety tax, then maybe at some point we can do away with the in-town billing altogether.
What do we do now? What do we charge now?
It's all over the place.
It's, yeah.
Yeah, there's a pay schedule.
It's probably double that.
I got
Oh,
charged, I got
yeah.
charged 2,500. I got charged 2,500 for the fire.
Yeah, it's a lot more than 1,000. And again, that was, my recommendation, that would be the cutoff.
What's the park committee's recommendation? Have you talked about it, or?
We discussed it, and kind of just wanted to bring it to you guys and see if you were on the same page. We just know that that's just really high. Like Skylar's talking out here, that was what was it,
Is that a
Skylar?
house fire?
Yes.
And we also know of one that was 12,000?
That was multiple fire, he's got
Yeah.
multiple bills.
So, yeah.
Are those fees paid by the owner or by
Yeah.
insurance or?
Most of the insurance companies only pay up to $500.
on most of them.
What was it?
The insurance didn't pay any of mine, and they put it on me personally, so now I've got credit. I was getting the bills and I thought it was a scam, so I've been throwing them away, but now I've got credit agencies and different people contacting me over this bill all the time, so that's why I'm here to try to figure out what I need to do.
So the new proposal will drastically bring those amounts down, correct?
Yes. Yeah, my proposal is, well, not his current bill, the bills in the future would start off at 250 and never go over 1,000 for
And it
income.
would be like to his discretion. I mean, if it's something like he had, what do you think? Maybe.
I don't remember what his was, but I mean, if it's a working house fire, we're there for.
Where does that money go that you collect from those,
Right now it goes in the equipment reserve, is where it's currently going, which we discussed that last night in the fire committee.
Yeah.